Welcome to the netForensics Cinxi One demonstration. First, a few quick words about what Cinxi One is. It gives you security information management and log management on a single appliance available in a variety of sizes for different organizations. You get complete log management for compliance, real-time end-to-end security visibility, and it prioritizes and alerts you on true threats, so you can separate the noise from the important security events. It's very simple to install, it's easy to use, and fits within any budget. What we're now looking at is the Cinxi One application. It launches as a Java Web Start app, no need to pre-install. I land on my Home tab, which is a dashboard view of an overall security posture for my organization, showing me top 10 incidents and assets, message activity, incident activity, server information telling me about the hardware stats on the appliance, as well as an individual view of incidents here. As you can see, as I click through them, different hosts and security devices within my network topology diagram will be highlighted to show me what's involved. An overall threat summary pie chart here, and open incidents by rules completes the picture. How do I get here? First, I need to define some assets. We make that simple. You simply have your security devices send events in, typically through syslog, into the system, and you'll notice that my candidates button is blue here. This indicates that a new device is sending events in, and I can see at 10.10.10.15 I have a snort server sending events in. All I need to do is hit the configure button, and it will automatically add that to my device and start parsing out events. You can see here I also have hosts defined. I can set them as a type. I can put an asset value. I can put them into groups for easy rule management, incident management, reporting. Once I have this all defined, really very quick process for most organizations, I can then go and tell it what security events I want the system to look for. It comes with 66 out-of-the-box rules, things like excessive failed logins by source IP. I can simply enable this to look for brute force attacks, or I can go in and tweak the parameters, add additional event conditions. I have other rules here for attack followed by service change or account change, configuration changes, policy changes, and different types of scans. I can also create a new rule from scratch simply by clicking this button and building it out and adding what I'm looking for into the system. Very flexible. I've defined assets, I've defined rules. What should happen as we start to see events coming into the system is that incidents will be generated. And here you can see I have an incident, attack followed by service change. Here's the information, what hosts are involved, what security devices are involved, and I can drill down and see the individual raw messages that generated this incident, and plenty of other types here as well. I can go ahead and add this to an existing case, or I can create a new case from this incident. I also have the ability to be notified. Here we have a rule that says any high severity incidents, notify everybody. Or here, when we see an incident, a high severity incident associated with a PCI asset, go ahead and notify this guy and whoever owns the asset via email, automating a lot of the process of watching this, making it easier. Now, once I have my incidents, I create a case. I can manage the case within here. I can assign it to different users, attach notes or files as part of my investigation. I could attach additional incidents. And I can manage through a best practices workflow that we provide for you, checking off the steps until I've worked through a complete incident. Now, as part of an incident investigation, I may want to drill down into raw messages and see things that would show, for example, a suspicious user and his activity on the system, either a raw message view here or the view here that actually parses out each of the individual fields. I also have a number of reports available showing me high-level information, trending data, as well as some audit-ready compliance reports, and I'll just skim through some of those very quickly. Here showing me top 10 attackers over time. Here showing me a VPN server and the device activity report by hours across that. Here's some PCI reports, access control, a GLBA summary report showing me the threat level against different assets in my environment. And here's one showing me detail that I have control over the assets in my environment for Sarbanes-Oxley. Now, one of the great things about Cinxi, we do offer some very flexible ways to purchase it that have no risk and no exposure. We have annual or quarterly subscription plans as well as perpetual licensing. We offer 30-day risk-free trials, no commitments, free remote install, free training, and fanatical customer support. If you'd like more information on Cinxi to see a customized demo that goes more in depth, please contact netForensics at one of the numbers you see here, 866-525-5666 or 732-393-6000, or send an email to info@netforensics.com. Thank you for your time.